whatever after 10 seconds. Okay, hello guys, how are you doing today? In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to comment out a portion of your Java program or code. But before I show you that, I would like to show you a shortcut way to write something. This particular thing, suppose you don't have it, public static void main, you don't have it in your code yet. So how to write that in the shortest minimum time? Since it is public, so type P, then static, type S. After that, type V. V stands for void, and then type M. M stands for main. Now press tab, and there you have it. So okay, there are basically two ways to comment out a portion of Java code. One is called single line and the other is called multi-line. There is a third way of commenting out code, but I'm not so sure about it. And also I think that the first two methods that I'm going to state here today in this tutorial is gonna be enough for you. So what about single line comment? You type / two times, and then whatever you write in that line is going to be commented out by the Java compiler. That means whatever you write, suppose if you initialize something a equals to 10, okay, and you put a semicolon, no matter what you do in this line, whether you initialize something or declare something or any other code, is not going to be counted by the Java compiler. Okay, so let me write, this is a comment. Now at this point there might be a question as to why would you need to comment out a portion of a Java code or Java program. It's that because suppose you work in an office where you collaborate with people, you have colleagues, and also you have supervisor. So after you have written certain amount of code, a certain portion of code, you need to put a comment as to what this portion of the code is about, so that your colleague easily understands why you wrote this portion of the code, and also your supervisor knows what you are up to and how your code or program is progressing, whether it is progressing in the right way or in the wrong way. Even if you freelance only and you suppose you prepare software for your clients, you do not collaborate with anyone, suppose in that case also you may need to put comments in Java code. Why? Because you write some code today, and after a while, like after a week or after a month, if you get back here, a portion of the code may look complex and perplexing to you. I mean, it may not be clear to you why you wrote this code. So if you put some comment at different places of your program or code, then no matter how long after you come back, you always know what this portion of the code is about. Okay, so here I have shown you how to introduce single line comment. Okay, and if you so to have a single line comment, you just type / two times. This is another comment. Okay, there is also another purpose of commenting some in Java or any programming language. Suppose you have written a very lengthy program or code, but you just want to discard some portion of it. Discarding means not totally deleting, but you want the Java compiler not to count this portion of the code. You want to keep the code in case if you might need it in future, or you want to see results with that code also included. Okay, but so if you want to omit certain portion of your program code, then you may need to use single line comment. You may be using the single line comment feature, or even the multiple line or multi-line comment feature. Let me show you with examples. Okay, let me write some code here. Int a equals 10. I have declared and initialized a variable, an integer variable. Then I want to declare and initialize a floating number by name of b. I want to make it like 12.25. Okay, now I want to have them displayed as SOUD on then tab, so you have it. And in the next line I want to print out b. Let's see the output. Okay, the compiler has already showed the output. It is in the first line, the console is showing the value of a, and in the second line it is showing the value of b. Okay, now suppose I want to comment out this particular line by typing /2 twice. Now I want to now let's run the program once again. Okay, this time as you can see only the value of a has been displayed, but the value of b has not been displayed. Why is that? Because we have commented out this particular line, system out print line a and b. That's why. Okay, so up until now I have showed only how to use single line comment, but now I'm going to show you how to use multi-line comment. Suppose, okay, let me get rid of these two /, and also let me place this particular line down here, and my target is that actually I want to comment out this, not these two lines. It means that I want the Java compiler to print out only the value of b but not the value of a, and also the Java compiler will actually not initialize or declare the, although there are these two lines, yes, these two lines will be here in the, these two lines will be written here, but I want to discard them. I want the Java compiler not to recognize these two lines, and I actually about the multi-line commenting, I want to start it from here and I want to finish it right there. So how do I do it? First of all, let me get rid of this, and if you want to use multi-line commenting, you have to first type the /, then put a asterisk. Okay, so this is how you start multi-line commenting, and since I have not ended the multi-line commenting, the whole code is now gray. Java compiler is not going to recognize any of this code, but I want the multi-line commenting end here. So first of all I will be typing asterisk, then I will be typing /. So the rule is that first /, then asterisk. By these two characters you start multi-line commenting, and when you want to end the multi-line commenting, first you type asterisk, then you type /. Now these 4 lines is commented out. That means that these are either commented, or even if there is some code present in here, actually this will not be counted by the Java compiler. So now as you can expect, if I run this program now, only the value of b will be printed out. And not only that, even the Java compiler will not know a. This will not know whether a variable by name of a has been declared or initialized, or there has been even code to print this out. It will not recognize any of this. Okay,